CHAEMIKO, of course, a highly entertaining player. Very cool strategist. Very good execution, especially with body blocks and surrounds. Some say he plays too much with surrounds and therefore gives up quite some damage. And he's a bit too cute at times. Let's see what he's able to do. I think a lot of people would celebrate it if CHAEMIKO goes through here. But then we'd of course be missing out on life, which would be a damn shame. But you never know. Is he doing better than yesterday? Has he recovered a little bit? Is it worse than yesterday? We have no info on that. But yeah, play all 5 series, but only like yesterday and the day prior, he was also able to play one play all 5. The problem then arose when it was the second play all 5, which demanded a little bit too much that his body was able to offer. So now we'll see. Demon Hunter almost blocked there. There we go. You don't really want to surround against the 3/4 HP Demon Hunter. And life playing up to, I want to say, modern standards with an early expansion prior to the tech. This is a really, really cool adjustment by Night Elves that seem to be working extremely well. The human is always the one who dictates the pace. Bash. The human will determine how this game is going, if he's going for expansion or not, and the Night Elf has to react. And then the Night Elves have decided, you know, if I postpone my tier 2, I have higher chances for my expansion to live. And that is more important. And so far, we haven't seen crazy adjustments. Yes, Mr. Cook, that is correct. Almost a body block here. Archer glitching through a little bit. So far, pretty solid CHAEMIKO performance. He is teching at 5 minutes 50. Holy smokes. That is so fast. That's a minute before average, I would say. And lumber mill. Already an indicator for some tier 3 and some mass air stuff. I said this in the past couple of days, guys. If you were here, you know this. I am in utter love with the newer style of mass air meta. And this is probably something an RTS commentator never said. But in Warcraft 3, mass air meta is working beautifully. And I don't really know why yet. Maybe it's because of heroes. Because in every other RTS that has flying units, people dread it. And it can be annoying sometimes. Like mass Gargs kind of suck. Mass Wyvern kind of suck. But if you have different air units, it's so cool. If you guys know the secret ingredient why Warcraft air-to-air battle is so good, please let me know.
Players' forces are under attack.
It's kind of sus. Live played 5 games yesterday versus 1-0. Then suddenly can't play again versus Happy. Then the next day he's able to play 5 games again. Are you like... Okay. Let's say you're sick. You have a fever. You're super... you have the worst cold. Your boss says, well, you have to come to work. You have to work your 8 hours today. And you're able to do that. And then the next day you say, yeah, boss, I'm still kind of sick. Can I maybe have a reduced workload? And your boss says, haha, reduced workload, bro? No, you'll be working 10 hours today. And then after the 8 hours, you're like, boss, I can't do it anymore. I have to go. I have to go to rest. Sorry, just scratch my loan or whatever, but I can't. And then the next day you might be able to work 6 hours a day. Like, how is that not normal? How are you guys? What are you guys thinking? I don't understand that. Have you never been sick in your life? Have you never experienced what like stress is doing to a sick body? Like, are you... What is this? What kind of people are you? Where's your empathy? And where's your logic? I do not understand people like you, and it drives me freaking mad.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
This is so sad. Really makes me question what kind of people you are. But hey, we got Dragonhawks, boys, and we got a Mountain King Paladin combo. That is interesting, man. We stay at tier 2 as well. We're not going for tier 3. We try to hit a timing here with a lot of Dragonhawks for now. And that is a very good sign for life, I think. No tier 3, no Blood Mage. Just a classic, not a classic, but a Mountain King Dragonhawk timing.
A player's forces are under attack.
We need some bashes in here if CHAEMIKO wants to stand a chance. He has a little bit of a supply lead. Question is for how long? It's actually looking kind of dope here with the Dryads all being gone. Life is down to the heroes. He has, of course, tremendous hero control. Then there's bears for the ground. It is a night elf way to play this, right? Oh, CHAEMIKO, careful with the dwarf. The Sasquatch is hitting hard.
A player's forces are under attack.
But what do you do without tier 3 now against bears is the question. Dragonhawks cut it versus Dryads, but they don't cut it versus bears. And the Mountain King, as strong as the Stormbolt is, doesn't have the support in terms of mana. He has to chuck all the clarity potions. Can he stall the time for tier 3? Against this Tri-Hero. Tri-Hero, of course, also getting a lot better. We miss a Blood Mage. We miss maybe an Alchemist even against Fork, Lightning, Breath of Fire. I really like the return of the panda, and Life has tinkered with this apparently a little bit. On other maps, during the Golden Cup, he went for panda second. I think he lost a lot of tempo with that. AM third for Aura would be bad, I guess. Yeah, you don't really need that. Blood Mage would be awesome to take mana away and redistribute it. Holy inventory again, man. Boots are killed the last double claw helm of valor. If CHAEMIKO was the one with 2 bases and Life had 1, I'd say he got very good chances. But it's 2 base, 2 base. Both will even out at 80 food, but the levels, man. Warcraft is a game about heroes, first and foremost. But we get mortars, and we should get griffins. But how you can at max fit in 1 griffin into this 80 food, right?
Are under attack.
Pipe.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, these items are crazy. Animal War Train now, as well as Fragmentation Shards. That's all fine and dandy versus Dryads. Does he really not see a threat in bears?
A player's forces are under attack.
He went to tier 3 for mortar teams. That's really interesting. So he believes mass air plus heroes is enough against bears and heroes. And the problem is dryads. Uh-oh, he's just out of position as the push comes in. Okay, oh, the mortar team forest position, your tree position is wonderful. If he can somehow protect these mortars, they can do a lot of damage. And they did, but you gotta reposition now as Demon Hunter, Panda, Naga come in. Very defensive position now. Mortars right there again. So far, the Fragmentation Shard play is working out for CHAEMIKO. Third base for Life. Keeping CHAEMIKO stuck here. He can heal up quickly now.
Players' forces are under attack.
And we CHAEMIKO tricky, but Life in position. Nice that he squeezed in another creep spot without exposing the army too much. And speaking about exposed army, these mortar teams are in the worst spot ever. Focus fire is nice, but that's 1 down, 2 down. That's such a huge chunk of your damage output. Reduced number of dryads now. Another volley would have been sick, but can't get it. Life reduced to 69. Nice. This is a problem, though. We get griffins now.
Town is under siege.
As we have a reduced volume of dryads, the bears become a bigger problem. Life now on 3 bases, going for the wins. There is 1 workshop, okay, but even if it's fast production, you can't get dryads out, gyros out fast enough. A lot about positioning now. In a choke, very, very hard for the heroes and bears to reach the mortars. But the thing is, CHAEMIKO has to act. Unfortunately, he's reacting. To the threat of life. Trying to intercept a little bit,
Forces are
but
under
mortar projectiles take a lot to hit. And life is exactly what he wants, man. CHAEMIKO is again in the upper left-hand side of the map. That's exactly where he wants him to be. Because the problem is here, and the problem is here. And that is not the top left of the map. What's the attack type of Dragonhawks? Piercing. Are archers better? Harder? As what is hippos? Not crows. Okay. Are archers better than dryads? Archers lose hard against mortar teams, I think. Off we go. That is a solution. With mortars, base race is oftentimes quite simple, and CHAEMIKO muscled up a big army. I'm actually fascinated how fast he was able to cross the map with a town portal and triple heal scroll. Now we got triple wins though. We have no Tinker to intercept shackles and to interrupt shackles. CHAEMIKO is onto something here, but life also 90 foot. We need additional farms, but money is rather
A player's forces
low.
are under attack.
No Demon Hunter 5. So many. It's 12 hippos. 15 hippos soon. You can't shackle them all. You can try to shackle them all, but this is not enough damage, man. We still also don't have a third hero. The mortar's trying to do the job against the dryads. So much damage. Holy smokes. Stormbolt is not level 3, but level 2. There's a lot of Dragonhawks still shackling. So much damage. Oh my god. The Dragonhawks win this. How? I don't know. Paladin dead. Mortar's still there. 64, 52. Can we shackle again? When is the cooldown off? I actually don't know. Mountain King all by itself. Bash level 3. Shackles new in. The Breath of Fire is crazy. Still a hippo. Now the Dragonhawks are starting to lose the fight. Now the anti-air is lacking. Life might still be onto something here. The illusions are amazing. The Mountain King is 6. Are we getting Avatar? We shouldn't have mana for that. It is Mortar Team and Mountain King. M&M. Do we have any bashes? Remarkable start into the fight for CHAEMIKO if he only keeps the pally up. He had a better chance there as then the Devotion Aura stays in, but Yeah, that start was a terrible start to the fight for Life, who lost so many of his hippos and also forgot a few about them, I think. But the recovery with the 3 heroes was really good. Main base, empty. 2,000 gold in the expo. But how do we build back now? How do we build back now? When you need mana as well. We have Stormbolt 3, no avatar. What a game. What a game. The big threat is against Dryads. Nice Fork Lightning. I think Life plays this very smart, very safe. What can you do with Mountain King Pally? Not much, it looks like. He has to tap out. Dude, if the Paladin doesn't die. Oh my god. That was an oversight. It was a super, super chaotic fight, of course. I don't blame CHAEMIKO. This is not a fight you take oftentimes. A lot of people always say, like, if you want a great campaign experience of Warcraft 3, it's available in StarCraft now. The way the units move is, of course, objectively better. Because the algorithm solves issues for you. But there's something so beautiful about blocking and surrounding in Warcraft 3. Especially blocking. Which also has to do with the fact that we have like 12 units and they have like 200, right? That adds to that as well, so it's a little bit of orange and apples. Demon Hunter added that to here. We get a big heal pot, which you will need. But yes, of course, chat is correct that every RTS that has no heroes is automatically inferior to Warcraft 3. I mean, what are we talking about here? I think it's mostly about trying to walk to a fight and pathing around curves on the route. Oh, yes, you're right. In that case, I definitely agree. Two strangers with a initially different take agree that both are right. Back to Warcraft Twitch chat, the heaven of the internet. Except when you talk about sickness of players. Then you're shit. But apart from that, you're kinda nice. Just Neo's burner's account. Bro, if I were able to chat while observing the game, you would notice. If the Archer lasted, it'd be so crazy, but no. CHAEMIKO, with a level 3 Archmage, kinda nice, but this is Concealed Hill. This is a very difficult to expand on map, and it took him a long time. Level 3 into Expo. Last game, CHAEMIKO teched at this stage.
A player's forces are under attack.
With an Expo. But alright, we keep the damage away from the workers, so power build goes through. Life this time with a different approach, as he teched before. Maybe this level 3 creep route was CHAEMIKO luring Life away from an early counter expo, which could then open up a timing for CHAEMIKO to attack that second base of life, especially during the creeping. And the scout is sick! Oh, CHAEMIKO, you sexy beast! He staffs onto that thing! Brilliant! Brilliant! That might have been a game-winning move right there. Life has one push in him, basically. And his Demon Hunter is not looking too fantastic. And he only finds a mana potion here. Lots of moon juice used. That was well crafted. Right when the meta is shifting into faster expansions and later attacks, CHAEMIKO does the opposite. Smart. He doesn't have a great standing army though, and his tech will be late, so of course Life will have windows here. But we're fortifying, trying to block. Archmage's roaming is a little late for our Ancients of Lore cancels. But as so often, the longer the game goes, the better it is. Life with an AP push. And this is something that would require some archers here, but they're kind of blocked in the base as well, right? Oh, snap. At daytime, they can't even hide now. Life is down to the heroes and the 2 APs, which are scouted. Archmage has no shop support here, so he doesn't want to get trapped himself. How long till the tech is there? Seconds, basically. 1 AP cancelled, the other will come up. But still, 2 Dryads. 2 Dryads and an AP. Life has done really well with Dryad AP pushes. But it also shows a little bit of not desperation, but a good estimation of how good his chances are if he goes to tier 3. Archmage in trouble. Has the big heal potion still. The demon is trapped. Okay. Unfortunately, this rifle takes a little bit too long to keep him stuck there. And at the end of the day, even if the peasants are falling here, it's still 1.5 base versus 2 base on same tech. So that's fine. Mountain King is coming for more control. We will need the big healing now. We are risking a lot. And the footmen hold their ground really well too. It's a little bit of repair to keep the Arcane Tower up. This is just a brilliant play by CHAEMIKO. This late expansion, the early level 3, the staffing, so well done. And if this was an AP push and you bank on APs and that AP is gone and the human is producing the hard counter to your units, you're in for a bad late game, man. CHAEMIKO. He's always been one of my favorite players. There's just something artistic about his way to approach the game. He is low lumber, we have to say, because he had to repair a lot. And he doesn't have like a super healthy lumber economy in general. Especially since a couple of units are not doing anything. Did Humba vs. Moon finish? Yes, Sock. Sock won after 29 Moon wins in a row. And then Fortitude won also. I think there's 2 Night Elf players in the world who can bring this back. That is Moon and that is Life. Do I think there's a high chance of that happening? I don't think so. That item surely helps for more agility, more main stat. CHAEMIKO gets some solid scouting in. He checked, are you teching? Yeah, alright, so I have to deal with bears. Are you expanding though? No. But with 1 bear push, there is a small chance. Because CHAEMIKO's casters were pretty late due to his lumber issues. Something the caster and half the chat can sympathize with. Intercepting bears is wonderful. But no, oh, the priest. Ah! 2 priests for free when your casters are late anyway. And I'm pretty sure he okay, he does have double sanctum. Oh, that's painful, CHAEMIKO. The round of production is so necessary. Icarus syndrome, maybe. Subby mask would have been nice for a dwarf. Supply gap isn't as big as it should be. Caster numbers aren't as big as they should be. No breaker in. But we have double heal scroll. We spent the gold. And the clock is ticking in favor of CHAEMIKO, of course. Thrilling match between the two. Did not expect CHAEMIKO to perform this well today. Pleasantly surprised, I am. Another freebie. That's a very Moon-esque way of playing here with the split dryads. Moon did it first. Very few can follow. Oh, that bash though. Life an incredibly hard-working player. Nobody grinds more in the competitive circuit. Mountain giants. Really?
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, not gonna lie, man. CHAEMIKO will have some issues chewing through Demon Hunter level 5 and 2 mountain giants. We do have 3 heal scrolls. This map, pretty much the only where Mountain Giants are played due to having access to the fountain. Otherwise, Night Elf has not enough healing to restore them.
A town is player's forces are under attack.
Phase race. You can try. You can try. We have Blizzard. That will help against MGs. A game of chicken. 4 heal scrolls on CHAEMIKO. And he is forcing life back, but life dealt with the expansion. 1 base, 1 base. Tier 3, tier 2 on somewhat even food. But not even heal scrolls. Is the Blizzard strong enough against bears and also mountain giants? He is hoping for some bashes, of course. The breakers, there are enough of them. Lots of wisp coming in. The flood! Casters are somewhat protected here. Demon Hunter withering away at the breakers. CHAEMIKO so close twice. 1 heal scroll used. 3 more to go. So much sustain, and I don't think... Yeah, the bears are gone. There's no more roar. There's no more redo. One of the mountain giants will disappear in a bit as well. Demon Hunter making it into the back lines. -7 food here. And CHAEMIKO is satisfied with this. Did a lot of damage. Recovery is not going to be that easy without rejuve. 2 heal scrolls remaining. Expo by life. Will this be seen? Dryads are shocking again. But they might be fodder to the rifles if you fight too close. Oh, yo. Oh my god, the caster block. Can the rifles reach? No! Close. 4 heal scrolls again. And CHAEMIKO seemed to have a great idea of what life is doing. 2 MGs, 6 Dryads. Life stays at 50. How are you supposed to deal with 80 food human army, with 4 heal scrolls, an Inbu potion, and 2 2-1 upgrades? Love the breakers. Split to the side. We preserve some mana for Blizzard. There's no wisps here to repair at all. Is Life willing to engage? He's very late breaking upkeep now. Very short on resources. And this expo can of course not be cancelled. So much time. Win condition. Number 1 gone for free. Mountain King. Waiting to surprise the enemy out of the invis. This is very hard for life. Nice fork lightning, but this is then the fight, I guess. Onto the Naga we go. Archmage far in the back. Mana burn pretty much immediately. Blizzard is not hitting too much. There's very few targets now for this Blizzard to hit, but as long as he's getting these mountain giants somewhat, they might have high armor, they might have a lot of HP, but spells still do full damage to them. Demon Hunter in the back. We got Militia called. CHAEMIKO still holding on to 3 heal scrolls. And they're slow. Staff ready. CHAEMIKO is never overcommitting to anything, right? Would be easy to fall into a trap. Follow the Night Elf into the main where the Moonwells are. Half a minute of mining. CHAEMIKO. No second base. Oh, that's some free XP. Naga 5 is strong. Shop control by CHAEMIKO. Jacuzel.
Players' forces are under attack.
This is the third time he has 4 heal scrolls. And we connect a little bit here. Can we body block with that bash? That's a great help, of course. Invo potion of the Mountain King. Bash again. Can he pass the staff? Absolutely, but it was a trap set up for the demon. No way to get back out there. Oh, damn. We have a lot of misses, but against this MK, you ain't doing anything. Heal scroll to keep the surround closed. Demon down. I report. Demon down. Double level up for CHAEMIKO and life. We talked about Icarus Syndrome. He was the one flying a little bit too close to the sun. These are devastating losses that you cannot recover from. Except if the mains go dry, you move the tree over and CHAEMIKO falls asleep. So sick. Holy. Demon back from the tavern, of course. You have to kill a demon hunter 3 times. For him to be really dead. He has a continue, like back in the arcade machines. But CHAEMIKO is out of gold. He can't afford too many losses. And he saw that the tree is gone. Trying to maneuver into a position, I think a straight up fight is the least he wants here with 3 heal scrolls. That's possibly the only chance where life can do something right now. 20 food lead, but the position wasn't too great. Rifles hammering away at the demon. Oh, the caster splits from the wisps. Can't do this forever. Heal scroll. He has 1 more. Trying to find a great rhythm. Mountain King on the way to the demon once again. Staff is back on the Naga. We get the bash. Can we get more of this maybe? Breakers breaking through here. This time it's the Naga exposed. And as much as life liked that position and to stall a little bit of time, this overwhelming. The tier 2 human army is better than your army. Stumble, surround, and bash on top. That's the Naga gone. The staff as well. Mountain King level 5. And I think CHAEMIKO has done it. What a game, dude. What a game. 1-1. Series is tied. And of course, this is demanding. Of course, this is draining. Very cool adjustments, especially by CHAEMIKO. Coming on to Concealed. Playing a level 3 creep route into Expo is not necessarily something you want.
A player's forces are under attack.
And can he keep up the pace that way? Because the fights are quite demanding here this series. Both maps quite demanding.
Players' forces are under attack.
Hammerfall, Life's map. Always loved this map. Plays into us. Yo, Tritonium! Thank you for the 5 gifties. Oh, that is super lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The town is under siege.
Protecting 5 people from the ads that are coming in a minute. Much love, you guys. Glad that you enjoyed this. Detonate against the Archmage. We talked about this camp with poison. Archmage gets lasted. Archer not in range, but Demon Hunter, of course, running the show. We talked about creep routes, and the interesting thing here
A player's forces are under attack.
is that it's one base. It's one base rifle push. Ooh. Third different strategy here by CHAEMIKO. You love to see it. Starting things out with Archmage fast expansion, following it up with Archmage tier 1 expansion, but later with the focus on level 3 creep route, and now going tempo with the tier 2.
Forces are under attack.
Whoops! Peasants to the creeps? Yikes! Did not expect that one. By playing one base, CHAEMIKO of course allows Life to also play one base, as the Night Elf pretty much has to react to what the human is doing, similar to what they have to do versus Undead. And against Orc, you know, it doesn't matter because they play the same shit every time.
A town is under siege.
Is it enough damage? Did you calculate this correctly? Ooh, Huntress Hall kill would be huge! What the hell? This is massive! You are on a timer, a push is coming, and you lose your tier 1.5 tech building.
Player's forces are under
No
attack.
detonates by Life. Maybe he is still sick. Maybe he does feel the stress again. Maybe his body is saying no, but this is his strong suit. This is his moment. Demon Hunter Naga. Nobody is better with this than he is. But the Wisp is a little bit too late for a body block, and CHAEMIKO gets out of here. No Blood Mage, just counter Naga to control the Demon Hunter.
A player's forces are under
And... okay, little detonate, but it doesn't really matter. Wisp gone is more important. Power build everywhere. Life's a bit in trouble, I have to say. Of course, if one player plays timing pushes, everything is about timings. How fast can you get your counter units out? What can you do with the little time that you have? And so far, that's not much. Yes, Doif, I very much agree. It's probably not the strongest Life we've ever seen. Oh, lasted! Off we go! CHAEMIKO is insane! Oh my god, this is terrible! Kill him! And not interested in the creeps. Okay, okay, Life takes it. Little bit of an opportunity here. Bringing the Demon Hunter close to 3, but what a snack! What a snack! Is this still enough for a powerful rifle push? Rifles are there. Little bit hurt. You skip the shop. You skip pretty much everything you have, or you can get. Tempo hero. No shop. Yeah, but he got level 3. were able to use the Detos. Okay, Dryads out, tier 3. And bears are coming, but it's only a level 2 Demon Hunter because of that last hit. Freaking brilliant. That's level 3. Alright, but the police is here, the towers are coming, and the push is on. We do get Dispel, an upgrade that's oftentimes skipped with a push like this because of greed. Can we get the tower up? Can we drain the mana, or do we have to give up this position? I had a lot in my cards here for the first round of this tournament, but life to CHAEMIKO was not one of these things. So far, the focus fire is all right. 30 seconds for the tower. Then the anchor is up. Archer's trying to deal with that tower. Piercing damage does a lot to unarmored buildings. Naga slowed. Good control. Demon Hunter is losing lots of mana for nothing. And the Naga's dead. The bear. The Reju. Not enough. Naga level 2 for CHAEMIKO. Cheyan. You monster. Demon Hunter. Staff. Okay. But he's gonna soak up all the remaining moon juice. Demon is back, but Immolation is still running. This is a wasteful life, unfortunately. And now the Arcane is up. GG! CHAEMIKO 2-1 against life. That is something nobody could have foreseen. Holy mother of last hits. Stealing the troll was everything. Also, going for a rather atypical style here. Second, like tier 2 push. It was a bit more salty. But yeah, should be nice. Oh, both camps pulled together. Is he following them into the camp? Oh no! Bloodlust on the trapper! Oh no! How sick! And the Detto! Pow pow pow! Inner fire bloodlust trapper! This is a disaster! What a play by life! To wake up the camps, to pull them together. That is a lot of damage. Dude. That's a way to come back in the series, man. And the Demon Hunter is here. Is he firing up Immolation? Not yet. Also, what a way to ruin a player's momentum.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just 4 minutes ago, CHAEMIKO felt so good. We celebrated him. He was on top of the world. Well, 4 minutes of fame. Evasion first. He's gonna get level 2 somehow. Just wants uptime. Don't know if CHAEMIKO knows yet that it's evasion, but we haven't seen any spell. Oh, imagine the last hit now. Item on the ground. CHAEMIKO didn't have the time to get there. Sobi Mask it is. That is, in a weird way, by getting more mana, more efficient healing. for the Demon Hunter. As if you go to the Moonwell, restoring mana costs way more Moonwell mana than health. Kinda weird, huh? Shouldn't there be a conversion rate from like mana to health and no conversion rate from mana to mana? It is odd. CHAEMIKO attacking the Hunter's Hall again though. And he's buying time again by delaying the lore. Dude, it was for a long time a play to just cancel the lores. But CHAEMIKO 5 had, you won't have any lores if I kill your Hunter's Hall. And I was so busy with all this series that I forgot to change the score. As of course CHAEMIKO is on match points here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life has some lovely mercs here though, but if you can take them out with Water Elementals, that'd be lovely. Archmage being caught has no TP. 1,000 gold on CHAEMIKO. He's waiting for his tier 2 staff, but there's nothing to staff onto right now. Has to respond. Oh, 3 split footmen. They wanted to go for the hunt. Did they kill the Hunter's Hall again? This is so late. Did the footy succeed before? Is that why he staffed out? Oh shit, I missed this. Such an unusual play. I wasn't... Yes? CHAEMIKO is a god. I love this, man. Realizing that he didn't need the 3 footies at that time for a defense.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think he forgot to rebuild. Can you check? You guys are subs, right? You can just rewind and check. He's trying to distract and buy more time. Always, if you see a Night Elf with a Merc army like this, is not a great sign from a Night Elf perspective. And again, if Life is losing one more map, including this one, he will not be part of GCC 5, the Vice World Champion.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0, rubbing his hands. As Life is his fiercest contestant. Just forgot to rebuild. Wow, that's crazy. Now I don't know who to believe. Conflicting reports. But when in doubt, I trust Yang Feng. Because Sharky also said CHAEMIKO was dead on map 2 and he wasn't. Are 3 footmen enough to kill a Hunter's Hall during construction?
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know if they do enough damage. I don't think so. Hunter's Hall has a mad HP per second gain. I checked the feed, he forgot. Or didn't want to build it while the footmen were there. But then at some point he started it. Oh damn. Big mana pot as well as a mana stone. We are still on the timer though. Demon Hunter 3, Naga 2. Bears out. It's probably not the most efficient army, and Life also, because of this Hunter's Hall, had to skip Dryads completely. He still got Dispel to a degree with Mercs, but if you want to, like, this Shadow Priest is just dead weight. A little bit of healing, I guess. CHAEMIKO with high ground. He sends the Archmage away. Is that enough? Oh, level 3! Oh, shit! It is the end of nighttime. Moon Juice? Spare. A little bit. We do have Redo, though. CHAEMIKO can knock out Life here on Last Refuge. The Deathos are solid, but there's a little bit of heal still. Sorks are coming in as well. Weren't targets of this. No tower so far. Mountain King gets hurt with mana burn, but he can throw another hammer in a second. There we go. Where's it gonna end up on? Greater mana. Stormbolt on the demon, that is. Bear. Can redo soon, and CHAEMIKO still fighting. He has the mana pot, but he doesn't have the healing necessary. Looks like a bit of a Hail Mary play here. We do have bears. He gets another stun. But this time, healing necessary and not available outside of priests. He is just spamming these storm bolts because, of course, the next round of mana burn is in. It is a war of attrition. Who has more healing? Who has better healing? Who takes out the enemy units faster? Is the focus fire strong enough? Demon Hunter versus Mountain King also. This time, oh, we do have Dispel, but not enough mana for that. The detonates were good. Mana Stone confirmed as well. And Life might survive here. There's no second layer to this push, really. And the focus fire on the Mountain King. Love it. He is the biggest threat. Archmage hurt, level 4 now. A heal scroll, maybe. Oh, he didn't get it. There it is. Invuln heal scroll. One last effect. One last try. Stormbolt to the face. Staff ready. The big mana items are gone. Oh, was this just artificial night? Is real nighttime just starting? Yeah, looks like it. That is a different scenario then, though. That's a lot more Moonwell juice, and that is a level 4 Demon Hunter. We have to pray for tons of bashes if we want CHAEMIKO to go through. But I think we go for yet another game 5. Very, very narrow, man. Little bit of a reinvigorated Life, I have to say. This was a super cute Wisp play in the beginning of the series. Beginning of the map, sorry. Maybe a heal scroll earlier. Who knows? There seems to be this spell, but also a lack of healing. CHAEMIKO is trying, but the supply numbers are growing into one direction, and that is it then. 2-2. Life is alive, and he could follow Kaho and Infi into the round of 6. Hell of a series. Indeed. Hell of a series. And then there's a Brazilian talking about World Cup performances to a German. That is also funny. That is also funny. Can the Warden spiral out of control? Ow, 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 ow. CHAEMIKO, what is happening? The creeps are pulled together by Life again, thanks to the Wisp. Similar to what happened on Last Refuge. This might be worse though. The Warden is coming in. Level 2, Fan of Knives. We were so close to a surprise, but goddamn if CHAEMIKO cannot stop this Warden here, which I don't think he can. then this is Trouble City. Huge losses and not even a super meaningful item.
Under attack.
We still have more Stormbolt, but we also have Blink that costs a lot of mana. But Live demolishing CHAEMIKO in the early game. That creep spot is second disaster in a row. And now the distance of the Warden to the Mountain King is too big. You can easily blink away from the next Stormbolt. There's no follow-up either. Oh, CHAEMIKO got so close. And let's be honest, he got owned by the creeps twice. Back to back.
Player's forces are under attack.
Back to back. Problematic situation. If there's a human hero that can still carry this game, it is of course a Mountain King. And I have to say, the mass air fights by CHAEMIKO looked very good on Autumn Leaves, that was.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, he's playing with a level difference. He's playing with the Warden with Pendant of Energy. The Night Elves, man. First, they bring this tier 1 fast expansion style. And then they bring the Warden back out of nowhere. That is not easy to deal with. Everybody's of course talking about like the moon dominance in this matchup, right? Moon. 29 series in a row. Since that ended, we have a completely different meta. By different people. The dream is over. The CHAEMIKO dream is over. Wisp pulls ruin this. Of course, anticlimactic AF. Anticlimactic AF. But it was well done by Live, dude. It was well done by Live. It wasn't the big 80-80 fights. It wasn't the super high level heroes. Let's be honest here. CHAEMIKO got owned twice by a Wisp